Is anyone out there? Got one like. Alright, so guys, I see 4 watching. Let me know if you guys can hear with the audio. I have the fan on, so because it's hot in here. So let me know if the fan or the noise or anything is out of whack. Yo, what's up, Justin? How you doing, man? It is hot, man. I have a beanie on just strictly because my hair's not done, and I'm going insane hot in here. What up, Raw? What's going up, guys? Loud and clear. Well, I'm gonna take that as a good thing. All right, let me see if I can get this fan pointed at me a little bit better. Might just take off this beanie just cause. Alright. Check. So guys, how you guys doing out there today? Oh man, so today we're gonna be talking about a couple things. So 87 here. Dude, it's actually 90 here and I'm wearing a beanie. Like it's not cool. There's like a crazy heat wave that totally just, I guess, like ran through. I guess I missed it because I was in Big Bear. When I got back here, everybody told me it was like 111, 112. And like even in the evening, it just still stays hot. Like I don't know like what the crap's going on right now. What's up, Cash Panda? How's it going, man? Yeah, starting. Alright, cool. Oh, we got 10 watching. That's awesome. Elliot, I'm out in Glendale riding, but it caught on fire. No bueno. Dude, no joke. I think because I was coming back yesterday and I was actually supposed to be back home today, but as I was like driving on the freeway, there was a big old fire on the side of the road. So I wonder if probably was Glendale. I don't know. I was like in towards that area, so it could have been. So I was already here, but my wife was driving back. I mean, and we weren't able to leave. So by the time they got home, it was like 7 o'clock already. So and the baby goes to bed around 7. So the ride would have been hell for sure. So my eyes. Hey, what's up? What's going on, MTB through? Alright, guys. It's Vertigo MTS. That's on fire. Oh, Vertigo? Hello. Hey, what's going on, Francisco? How's it going, man? Yeah, we just did if you guys haven't seen it, Francisco did a couple videos. We went out and rode, what do you call it? Where did we ride? Noble Canyon in San Diego together. And he got some cool footage, and it was like the first time I ever got to see myself on footage, and it was kind of like, I was like, wow, I need to critique this, I need to critique that. You know, the best thing to do to like grow and learn is to actually, you know, get to like do photography of yourself, I mean, like, or do videos, so that way you can see like the way you're standing and everything. So I got to see myself in a whole new, like, you know, perception. It was cool, you know. So now I know like I need to work on some things just by watching his video. My new gimbal, Cash Panda, my new gimbal mount was kind of loose. It seems need another strap to hold it down. Yeah, dude, Cash Panda. Okay, your gimbal mount is going to need to be reinforced. When I first bought it, I just got the mount, I got the gimbal and everything. If I go off any type of drop or even just some bumps, it'll go up and down. It'll get it bashed into your handlebars. Like, you definitely need to be able to reinforce it. Like, you're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to have a backpack no matter what. So if you run a gimbal, you will need to run a backpack. Oh, I did not know the coffee was that hot. 95 here in La Mesa, California. Went for a ride in the morning before the heat. Man, I wish I can get up in the morning and go for a ride. I'm gonna be riding in the heat tomorrow for sure. Cash Panda, yeah, the downhill today knocked it a little. Yeah, I hate backpacks. I want to integrate into my armor. Okay, here's the thing with that, Cash Panda. If you find a way to integrate that into your armor, then I think, then you need to tell me, because I've tried everything and it doesn't work. Brian Kennedy just tried the new Camelback, which comes with like a reinforcement for the armor. A reinforcement where you can actually attach the gimbal to like this like chest pad. And it looked like he was flying in his last video because the gimbal was actually so high. So honestly, if you want good video, just use the backpack so that you can actually have flexibility in how you position the gimbal, because it's not going to work good if you're going to be using any of the chest armor things that I've seen on the market, or the things that have been, because a lot of times, because when you use chest armor, you have to position the gimbal so it's actually like facing forward, so it actually brings the camera further out from your chest, so you're actually going to be seeing like less of your handlebars and more of the front of your bike, which again will give it like a flying effect. Alright, so I can drop the height if that's the issue. I mean, well, that's the thing. Well, that's what I just, it's not necessarily the height, because it's hard to mount the gimbal perpendicular, like flush with your body. You have to like push it forward, which makes the camera go out forward. I have to bang off the back of the bike, so far you'll always see my handlebars. Well, I'm just saying, man, so just let me know if you do get some progress in there, because I would love to find a way to integrate it into the armor so I can show everybody as well. Alright, so, how you doing? Dads have fun? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Damn, any bar right now, my 5th Jack and Coke. Much love, your successful live chat. You did it. Thanks a lot, man. It seems like whenever like I go live, dude, you're like always like out doing something. You're just like, you're like gone. You're like a, seems like you're just like, when the night comes, you come alive. So what are your plans on making this a business? What are the goals do you have? I will be MTB through my eyes. I will be talking about that. That is going to be the topic of this, you know, that is the main thing that I want to update you guys on. And I'll talk about it a little bit, but I just kind of just want to just get everybody in here, get to like a steady number, because it gets like all flux, you know, so it takes a minute to get everybody in here. But I will be talking about today, basically, I figured out how I am going to go about this whole thing, because this channel, I've been in love with this channel. It's been like one of the funnest things I've ever like tried to do ever, you know, like building this thing with my own hands, going out there, getting this channel, editing these videos, putting them up and getting your guys' feedback. It's just been one of the coolest experiences I've ever like experienced, and I want to be able to, I really do want to make this a business. Like, I go to school, I'm in the mental health field, I work with at-risk youth, you know, so, but it's kind of crazy. It's like I'm working on my master's degree right now in school, and I'm going towards this one career, but then I'm having so much love and passion doing this YouTube thing, and it just gets me thinking, I mean, like, I'm almost losing the passion to do the other thing, you know. So I'm going to talk about how, later in this live stream, about how this stuff basically integrated, you know, so that I found a way for me personally to go about this, to make it like a full-blown business. And we're going to talk about more, I'll give a little bit of more details about that later in the show, or live chat, you know, in a little bit. Other than that, and also we're going to talk, what I wanted to talk about first was Mammoth, and because I just got back from my trip from Mammoth. We actually went to Silver Lake, and we went to Silver Lake. We had a campground there. Like, we did the whole fishing thing, campground. Like, my dad and my uncle own like a fifth wheel or whatever. So my dad got the fifth wheel, and we went all up, and like we went out and camped at Silver Lake, which was pretty awesome. So it was kind of the first time that I ever went camping, actually. For I think it's the past 5 or 6 years, I have not been camping. I used to go camping all the time. It's something that I always used to really enjoy. So it was really a nice, like, new experience that I haven't experienced for a while. And the cool thing is that I mountain bike now. I just started, like I said, I started mountain biking about maybe a year and some months ago. So I just kind of like crashed real hard into this thing. And so this time I brought my bike, and I was like, okay, what are the things I can do up near Silver Lake that involve mountain bike riding? So I definitely got about 5 to 6 videos from the from this trip. It's the ideal solution. Okay, I tried to have a baby with this channel when I was wasted. What? Cash Panda. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm so confused right now. Awesome. Never let pride rule your passion. Keep at it. Thanks, man. yeah, so that's the thing. So we went to Mammoth, and so me and my wife did another collaboration. We did a collaboration at the bike park in Big Bear, which is a lot closer. It was like an hour and a half to Big Bear for me, and we went to Mammoth, which was like 6 to 8 hours away or something crazy like that. So we actually got to go experience that bike park, and it was kind of cool. We got to experience, like, as a couple, like, the differences in the bike parks, you know. So that was kind of nice. So it's kind of like, I don't ride much bike parks, you know, but it's like something that's like I do with my wife. She likes taking the lift up. She likes freaking me out on the gondolas, you know, and so it's just a good time, you know. So it's something that me and my wife really enjoy, and it's kind of like a series that I want to keep doing. Like, me and my wife go to these different bike parks and give our opinions, because I'm a really big proponent of husbands and spouses or whatever, getting out to mountain bike together. I'm all about the family getting out and riding. We need to get outdoors. Like, today in our society, we're so, you know, you go into the average home. It's like you go into the house, the dad's doing his own thing, the wife's doing her own thing, and they're all usually on their own electrical devices or whatever, electronic devices. And I'm all about getting the family out, experiencing nature together, and basically growing their relationships to strengthen the family, you know. So like I said, I work with families. I work with at-risk youth and their families. So I have a real big passion for just helping families out and helping them to strive and to be cohesive. Because family is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Nowadays, we're all scared. Oh, I'm not going to get married. Oh, no, or no, not yet. Are you crazy? I got to live my life first. And it's like probably the best and most fulfilling time in your life. Like, when you die in your deathbed, you're going to think about the people that you were closest with and people that you made the deepest and dearest relationships with. And those usually are your family. So, you know, it's family is a big deal, you know, so I'm just all about the family in that sense. 1 second. I need to take this guy and plug it into the iPhone so that it doesn't die out like it did last time. I remember it was during the Invisiframe and it's totally cut off, so I'm going to just not make sure that does not happen again. I'm going to already pre-plug it in so that we are good and ready to go. Okay, hopefully it's plugged in. I need to prop it up. Oh, no. There's all kind of crap around here. Hold up. Here we go. Alright. Okay. That should be good. What up? What's going on, Lucas? Zachary. What's up, man? What's going on? My eyes awesome. Never let pride rule. Okay, yeah, so I saw that one. Okay, so... Oh my gosh, this is like some warm stuff. Okay. Alright. So, what's our time? I think we can maybe dive into everything right now. How are you liking the wider bars? Oh, okay. Arsenal. I'm really liking the wider bars. So, well, okay. So, I was going to talk about Mammoth, right? And our trip and everything. So when we went to Mammoth Bike Park, I was feeling kind of like, hey, these bars are kind of wide for some of the trails I did at Mammoth Bike Park. I did end up clipping my hand on some stuff. So I'm not a bike park rider, and I have ridden some skinny. It's like this. This is what I think. If you're willing to, if you like the stability of having that extra, like, you know what I mean, length on there, which is going to increase your control a little bit more. If you really, really like that, are you going to now push yourself to just get used to it? Because you can get used to it. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I feel that they are wide in some situations, but to be honest, I have gotten more used to them, and I've gotten better with it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah, it sucks, they're wide, you know what I mean? You might clip yourself, but at the same time, you can actually learn to get used to 780. Where I think 800, it's just like, hell no. You're not going to be able to get used to 800, and you're not going to be able to ride 800 in some places. There was actually a trail that I did up in It wasn't Silver Lake. It was like called like Lower Canyon or something like that. It was the first trail I did like near where I went on my trip, and Lower Creek Rock or something like that. And there was a section, and I'm like going right, and I see this rock coming up, and it's just the rock is split. You know what I mean? So I'm like, dude, am I gonna be able to fit through there? And I'm like, I'm just gonna slow down. And what I did was I just walked the bike up, and literally my handlebars are too wide to fit in between this like big old rock opening. So if I was going full blast, I would have been screwed. But to tell you the truth, I would have probably been screwed on a 760, you know, with bar as well, because you would have to have gotten super like precision like through there, you know. So, you know, you talk about handlebars. I have Race Face Respawn 785 on the way, dude. 785. That's 5 more. So why did you want to go 785? Was there a reason? Oh my gosh, there's like a cricket, and it's really starting to tick me off. Can you guys hear the cricket? Because I hope not. Short stem with 750 millimeters really makes a triceps sore as poop. Yeah, I have noticed like the narrower they are, the more that the more like stress it'll put on your forearms. I remember when I used to try to bunny hop with 740 bars, I would get a lot of just like neck pain, and just this whole area would be sore. So when I moved to wider bars, all that like discomfort when I would bunny hop actually went away. Got a beer buddy with you. All right. I know. I guess this is really cool. It's like you like to. A lot of people like to just kick back, get a drink, and just freaking hang out on these live streams. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna throw a book real quick in hopes to shut that thing up. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Alright, you shut up just for now. Oh my gosh, it's going even faster now. Freaking, okay, let's try this again. Okay. Alright, again, so yeah, I went to Mammoth. We got about 5 videos out. Me and my wife had a blast at mountain bike at the Mammoth Bike Park. It worked. It did stop on, didn't it? It had to, Okay, I got another book too, just in case he decides. I got a bunch of books right here, so I'll just be throwing them periodically if he wants to just start yakking again. Okay, so the thing is with mountain bike. So let's start. We're gonna start the debrief on the. We've already been talking about Mammoth and stuff like that, but I want to debrief on it a little bit more. So while I was out there, it was like the first time that I really got to like explore. Like I pulled out the Strava, and I was like, okay, is there like so I'm driving up. We're driving up. We're about an hour away from Silver Lake, and I'm like, man, it like looked really rocky. I'm like, man, I wonder if there's some crazy trails around here. So I took out my phone, I put on Strava, and all these trails just started popping up. So I'm like, okay, I gotta pull over. So I pulled over. I found some pretty legit trails, so I was like, dude, I gotta come back here. So I ended up coming back the next day, and and basically hitting probably one of the coolest trails I've ever done. It was awesome. I killed 44 Mormon crickets by squishing them on the trail yesterday. Yeah, I mean, at least you could see those. I mean, this one, I don't even know where the heck he's at. Yeah, there's like, I've been noticing lately on the trail, there's like a lot of like weird like black like stink bugs, and if you like crush them, they will stink like really bad. Like it's really weird. Did you film the trail? Yes, Carson, I did film the trail. I ended up getting about like 5 videos from that trip. So yeah, because I got like I got one video of a trail that I did in Lower Rock Creek. I think I'm going to be able to push out maybe 3 videos from the mountain bike park in Mammoth, and potentially 2 videos, and then I got 1 video on this. Okay, so I did this trail in right across from June Lake. Like it's literally, here's June Lake, and you go across the street and you see this big rock and fire station, and you're on your way to one of the coolest like outdoor trails ever. I was really like scared because there's like a lot of bears where I supposedly went, and I went like in the evening time. Like I didn't get on the trail till like 4 o'clock, and I'm looking at my, I was using MTB Project on my phone, the app, and I was following that to go all the way out to the trail to get to the end of it. And so it was getting dark, it was cold, thunder and rain was actually on the horizon coming in, and I was freaked out, man. It was like, it was some of the most beautiful scenery that I've ever seen in my life, but like all the scenery that I saw was like, wow, this all looks really familiar, and it's probably all from pictures of bears that I've seen in that type of scenery. So I was just like, bear, and like, you know, I wear contacts, so when I see like black, like you would see like these trees in the background, and then they would have like black like in the bottom of the tree or whatever, or in like broken tree areas. So in my brain I was just seeing bears everywhere. I'm like, bear, and I'm like, so like this was one of the times where I got back where I was like, I didn't even care. I was just glad that I did the trail and I got back safely, because I do know there's a lot of bears, and where we were staying there was just deer everywhere. There was like baby deer, mama deer. They were like in our campground. We were like camping in the mountains already, and this trail actually took me 1,600 feet above where I was already at. I believe I was close to like 10,000 feet, like in the middle of just like freaking woods. So it was definitely a new experience. I was by myself, and I'm not that big. I'm 5'6", so I mean I'm like a bear's lunch, you know what I mean? So, you know, whatever. So I'm not like this, like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, stand up to bear. It's more like I'm gonna play dead and hope he just passes by. Sounds like you had an epic time. Yeah, Mike. Hey, Rick, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in one of these ever. Let's see. I keep running into those suckers over the stink bugs, but I've gotten one to stink. Never got one to stink. Really? I get them to stink all the time, Rick. Rick actually rides out exactly where I ride. Mike, great trip. Sounds like I had an epic time. Yes, Mike, I had a pretty epic time. I loved going camping as a kid. I always loved going camping, and what I would always look forward to is fishing. This time I got to take my mountain bike, fish, and then go do something that I enjoy far more than I ever loved fishing. So for me, it was really a trip that I always remember. Also because it was the first time that I took my daughter camping, and me and my wife, so it was like my first family camping trip that I've had with my child. So it was really special for like all kinds of reasons. Like there was a bunch of firsts on this trip, so it really rejuvenated me. Even though it felt busy because I was trying to get footage for the channel, it's like, you know, I do look at this channel as like a job in a way now. So I mean, because I'm serious about this channel. I'm like, I'm going to make something happen with this. I'm too passionate about it. I've worked too dang hard. You know, so it's like I need to be consistent with the channel. So it was like, even though I was up there, it was kind of like, okay, what do I got to do for the channel? You know, so there was that added stress, but the factor of feeling so accomplished at the end, because I did get to ride trails and I did get to get good footage, it was just such an amazing drive home, if you want to put it that way. Cash Panda. So, Bear's dinner in this case, yeah. Thinking about pulling the trigger on my first pair of 5010s. Found some free riders for $79. Hey, Dragon, I actually have been running 5010s for over a year now, and they are worn out to crap. So I'm actually going to be doing a review on my 5010s. Like, on both my 5010s, I can stick my finger from the bottom into the actual, like, where the foot is. And I don't mean that's a bad thing, I just rode the crap out of them. So, I mean, I think they're good shoes. I don't know if there's really anything better. So, but yeah, I'm going to be doing a review and talking about the 5010s actually a lot more probably pretty soon. I try to avoid stink bug, Justin, I try to avoid stink bugs, lizards, and snakes. Well, I try to avoid snakes for sure. I have had a rabbit run between my wheels in downhill. I thought I was going to wipe out. Oh, I actually ran into a baby squirrel. Like, it was like this cute little squirrel that ran out, and I ran it over, and I felt so bad. I was just like, I don't know, I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I go take care of it? Or then I looked back, it was gone, and I'm just like, oh man, it was sad. Woo! We got super chats. Hey, what's going on, Walt? Enjoying the vids and the Instagram posts. I'm out in, NC riding DuPont. Oh wow, riding DuPont this weekend. Everybody have a great Labor Day weekend. Hey man, thank you so much for that, dude. I mean, that's man, I don't take it for granted, dude. Thank you so much. Hey, are you actually, well, What is it? Walt? Yeah, are you gonna be trying to catch up with Bobo? Because I believe Bobo's near DuPont, right? All right, let's see. I've got Fallen Arches. All right, let's see. I need to catch up a little bit. Almost ran over a rattlesnake today. Well, dude, the Arsenal, I've ran over 2 rattlesnakes this year so far, and I'm still alive. Like, no joke. The first time, I was like going down. I was going downhill, but not too fast or whatever. No, I was, because I couldn't stop. So I was like, what the heck is that? And I'm like, okay. And then I registered. I'm like, that's a freaking rattlesnake. And I saw like the rattler in the end, and I was just like, and then like I ran it over, and I got off my bike. I hopped off it as soon as I can, and I just took my bike and I just ran up the like dang road. First off, I've never seen a rattlesnake in the wild before, so that was the first time I had seen a rattlesnake, and so that was insane. The second time, I was going really fast, and I'm like, holy crap! You just gotta commit, and I committed it. But I was going so fast, I didn't feel like the sensation of having to jump off my bike the second time. So the second time was a little wasn't as bad. So yeah. 510s are plenty wide. I wear the wide EE shoes as well. Dude, I really want to get the, like, I forgot what 510s they are, but I don't want to ride the free riders anymore. I want to try something different, but they're just too expensive. So I'm probably going to end up buying free riders yet again. So it's kind of going to be the way that goes. Alright guys, how long have we been going? 27 minutes. Okay, I think we can get into it now. We've been hanging out for a little bit. Oh, we got some more comments. Rattlesnakes are crazy where I'm at. Oh man, I live half crank, pull off, wheel up. However, I may suck for a ride behind you. I live in hot Arizona. I'm surprised I haven't seen any snakes yet. You will, Zachary. You will. Yeah, he was pissed. He rattled hard as I wrote. Oh my gosh, he rattled. There was only one time that I actually heard a rattle, and thankfully I didn't see the snake. We were at where were we? We're doing San Juan downhill, and I'm just riding the trails, and I just hear. And I'm like, dude, like it was. I never heard like a rattlesnake actually rattle, and that crap was loud. Like I just knew it was a rattlesnake, and I knew it was close, and I was just like, dude, gotta get the crap out of here. And usually, a good tip for you guys: rattlesnakes will usually bite the second or third, usually the third person that passes by. Because they warn you, the first person, the second person might get by, but usually they will strike the third guy. So it's kind of a little thing. So when we heard the snake rattle, I was like, all right, guys. Everybody was like, go, run, run, run. I'm like, no, don't run. They'll probably bite you. You know what I mean? Me and my friend just passed, and now you got this whole other group going to pass. So told them to stop, and we kind of worked our way around slowly. So just some safety tips when you're out there. All right, so Zach, I'm in Arizona. I see them all the time. Connection sucks here at the campground. Oh, dude, Walt. Yeah, I was wanting to do a live stream at the campground so bad at Silver Lake, but yeah, I understand, man. The reception is just like horrible, and I see that my beanie's like coming all the way off, so let's get going again. So, okay. So totally, it's surprising. Arsenal, where are you at in Arizona? I'm in Kingsman. Okay, so let's get this going, guys. We're at 29. I can't believe we're actually at 29. So, how I wanted to talk tonight about, because like I said, this channel, let me give you some background. I started this channel because I wanted to do something to promote awareness for my daughter's diagnosis. She has neurofibromatosis. And I was like, you know what? Let's try to get this thing. What's going on, Zachariah? I'm like, okay, so let's try to get this thing to basically, let's do something. You know, let me see if I can do it. Because I was watching BKXE at the time, and he was just starting. I think he was at like 8,000 subscribers at that time. And it was amazing to me to see that what was happening with the channel. And I had just found mountain bike riding, and I had known automatically that mountain bike riding was going to be the thing that I was going to do for the rest of my life until I couldn't do it anymore. So I started it. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know. I knew that I wanted to do it. And as maybe about 4 months in, I'm really loving what I'm doing with this channel. Like, it was like, if I can somehow turn this into a business, and really make it happen with my daughter and promoting awareness and getting some races started to actually promote neurofibromatosis around the country, I'm like, that would be like, that would blow my mind. And that's what I really wanted to do. But as time has gone on, I've been enjoying this more and more and more and more. And I'm like addicted to it. I love it, you know. And I'm all about starting like a business. Like, I want to build a brand. I've always wanted to start a business. I've always wanted to like build something. And, you know, Brian Kennedy was like, you know, saying that he always wanted to put all of himself into something, and he found mountain bike riding, you know. And it was like, man, I was so jealous in a way, because I love mountain bike riding and I want to pour myself into mountain bike riding. But it's like, I have a family, and my family is my number one. Like, they're the most important thing to me. I'm not just going to forsake my family and forget my job and live off the savings and go all around the world and ride, which would probably help me to get somewhere. So I was like, okay, I just got to keep pushing and doing this thing. As long as I'm making videos that I love making, let's just do it and see what happens. And to be honest, guys, I really want to thank you guys, because, I mean, I didn't think that I would even be able to get to 1,000 subscribers really when I first started. I had no experience in filming, camera, or anything like that. Or I didn't talk in front of cameras or anything. It was like freaking scary. So due to that, I've always wondered, you know, how am I going to be able to turn this thing, how can I make this, because it's like, you look at guys like Brian Kennedy, he has a good idea. He's going to ride the best trails in the world, and you're going to go along with him. Like, it's brilliant, solid. That is how he's going to grow this channel. You know, you got Single Track Sampler. He is living out of his car, and he's just living free, and that's what he loves to do. Some people love to do that, you know, so he's able to, who wouldn't want to go see somebody living free and doing all these awesome things, you know? So I mean, it works. It's a good business model. And one more example, Phil. He's a pro mountain bike rider who is amazing at making videos and teaching skills on video and being a personality and building a brand, you know, that people like want to be a part of. Like, that's his niche. That's his thing. Like, so I'm like thinking, okay, how am I going to be me? I'm not like an amazing mountain bike rider. Like, I've grown a lot, you know what I mean? I believe I've gotten a lot better for a year and a half of riding. I've really put a lot into it. And I'm going to keep putting a lot into it. I'm going to be telling you guys, you know, giving you guys tips and all that stuff like that as well. So what am I going to do? What do I have to offer? You know, where do I fit in this thing? And so I've been going to school for, basically, I'm going to be like a therapist one day for like, I'll be a therapist. I could, like, you know, be a therapist for youth, for families. You know, it's basically a degree in counseling. It's basically what I've been working on. It's what I was going to do to, like, provide for my family. And I'm like, okay, so how does that fit now with this channel that I can't stop thinking about? Like, before it was like, okay, I'm thinking about school, got to finish school. But now it's been like, all I want to do is just figure out how to grow this dang channel, you know? So I've been trying for the past, maybe, like I said, 3-4 months, really trying to figure out what I'm going to do to make this an actual business. Because building business, when you build a business, it can have different, like, you have different ways. You should be able to, especially with YouTube, you know, it's like you make money with AdSense, you make money with Patreon, and then you make money, a little bit money with Amazon, and then it all kind of like accumulates together, and you're able to like make a business. And I'm like, okay, but for me, I need to figure out something that's also like, okay, that's all good, and I'm gonna keep doing those things, but what am I going to do that's gonna like be that next like way that I really could use this to make money? You know, there's got to be something. Like Roberto Blake, if you guys have ever heard of Roberto Blake, he's all about teaching people how to make YouTube and be successful on YouTube and be successful in business. And one of the things he does on the side is consulting. And it's like, you know, so I'm like, I can't be a mountain bike teacher on the side. So what is my thing? What is the thing that I could do? So, hold up. Hello from Isabella. Best therapy equals mountain biking. Well, see, Honorion, I think that's how you say that. Rayon. So basically, what I'm gonna do, so I went to school 2 days. I went to school 2 weeks ago, and it kind of all kind of came together for me about one of the things that I'm going to do in addition to this YouTube stuff. It's gonna I'm building a brand here. I'm building a brand through YouTube, and what am I gonna also do that can actually accumulate enough money so I can actually make this a business? So for me, okay, sorry guys, I'm talking a lot and I'm all scattered, and now you guys are like, what the crap is he gonna do? So get a full face helmet if you haven't already. Keeps confidence inspiring. Okay, so here's the story. I'm starting the story now. I'm gonna get to it. So 2 weeks ago, I went into my classroom. I went to school, and I have this teacher who's been kind of like following my YouTube channel, and I know that this teacher that I have has a YouTube channel as well, and it's all about building his own business. And he's been messaging me, and he's like, dude, I really like what you're doing on YouTube and everything. It's really awesome, blah, blah, blah. But he's like, we got to meet sometime and talk, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, so anyway, so I finally got a class with this teacher. And I go walk up to him after to just ask him, I forgot what I was going to ask him. I was going to ask him something, but he just automatically started talking about my channel. And I was like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? It's been amazing. Like, I can't believe like what's happened with the channel and how it's been growing and everything. And he was like, and one of the things he said to me, he's like, dude, when I saw your video on mountain biking and depression, I'm like, this is what he says. His was like, I don't think this guy understands what he actually has going for him right now. And what he says to me next, I was kind of thinking along these lines already, but he was able to explain to me realistically what I can do with this channel. So he basically told me that I could use my therapy in conjunction with mountain bike riding and have that be a facet of, as I'm building my brand through this, I'm going to eventually, here's my vision. So forget all the logistics part, like that's boring. But basically what I came to realize that it's actually possible that I'm going to actually do now, I have a big heart for first responders. I have a lot of family that was in the military. I've met a lot of veterans who mountain bike ride and who suffer from PTSD. I've always had being in the mental health field, I always wanted to help first responders. And I came to realize that I can combine my therapy with mountain bike riding, and I can actually have a focus on let's say people with PTSD, or it could be any type of therapy or whatever, but I mean I specifically would like to help first responders and people with PTSD, and with my mental health understanding, I know how I can go about that and combine therapy with mountain bike riding and actually do group therapy sessions, do one-on-one sessions with mountain bike riding, and it just all came crushing down on me. I've been realizing, it's I should have known this the whole time, but it just all of a sudden made sense. I'm like, holy crap, I could do this, and I could and I sat down and I talked with my teacher, and I did some numbers with them, and it was like, wow, I could actually make this happen. This could really turn this into a business as something that I could probably live off of. So that's the direction now. That's everything that I do with my videos, and I'm still gonna be putting out the same content and pushing to make it better, but this is gonna be the journey for the next 1.5 to 3 years. This is gonna be the goal. This is gonna be the direction I'm going. I'm gonna be building this brand so I can, like I said, I'm only halfway through school, so I still gotta get through school before I can really attack this thing. So I got about a year left of school, but I'm going to make this happen. And you guys, I know you've been such an amazing support, for me in this channel when I've had not a real clear vision of how I was gonna do this. I knew what my goals were. I knew my goals are to bring awareness for my daughter. I knew my goals were to, like, you know, make a difference in people's lives. But I didn't know how else I could do that in conjunction with this, with what I was doing already with school and my career, and how to make it all work as one. So I feel like Brian Kennedy has his business idea and how he's going to do it. Now, I feel like I finally stumbled upon mine, and it's actually plausible, and it's actually doable with everything that I know. Like, people are going to be able to, like, make their own business and however they want to do it, but they got to know them. They got to know their skills. Like, these are my skills. I've been in the mental health field for the past 5 years. So, I'm good, like, oh, sure, not flying. Okay, so I heard it went offline, so I just wanted to make sure. Best therapy equaled biking. So that's exactly it. How can I convince my dad to help me get more money for a new bike because my bike now is holding me back? What I would do? Now the first question is, if your dad has enough money. Well, I'll talk about that. I'll answer your question in a minute, man. I'm sorry. So I don't want to like jump off. So guys, with that being said, you know, I wanted to share that with you and the vision for the channel and what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to still be doing everything the same. I'm still, like, that's my thing about my channel. It's like, I promote family, you know, like, I'm all about the family. I'm all about getting out riding together, and I'm all about making the best, like, videos that I can to bring you guys value into learning about mountain bike riding, knowing what parts to get, you know, so that's all going to continue happening. Like, this is a mountain biking channel, but I'm building like a brand, you know, through it. Don't forget the one thing most people always forget about is having health insurance. Don't forget about one thing most people always forget about is having health insurance. I don't know why I forget about that, but I don't know, you might want to explain a little bit more, Mike. More context to that. But yeah, so that's gonna be like I said, that's gonna be one of the things, the facets to this. I want to help first responders. I want to help people suffering from PTSD, and that's gonna be a thing. We're gonna be able to schedule, like, we're gonna be able to make like retreats in the future, and we're gonna all go out there and we're gonna basically hash it out, mountain bike riding, and basically, you know, I want to help those people, like, you know, make it a group therapy session. You know, this is just like my vision and brainstorming and everything like that right now, but it's going to probably morph, you know, as time goes on. But I am here for the next 3 years, guys. Like, I mean, I now have what I need to do to help me to keep pushing this channel. Before it was like, I just got to keep pushing. I just got to keep going. And I don't know what I'm working towards. I don't know if this is going to blow up or not, but I know that I love doing what I'm doing. I know that I love, you know, because people have like got a hold of me and told me what the channel has meant to them. Like, one guy messaged me and he was like, dude, I lost my wife in 2013, and I have a kid with autism, and I'm a father of two, and one of them has autism, and your channel is really just inspiring me to get out and start riding. And I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Like, I made this channel is making a difference in somebody's life who's been affected and impacted that harshly in life, you know what I mean? And it's like, he appreciated the fact, you know, that I'm open with my struggles and everything that I've been going with, and I just want to keep that going, you know, and keeping this thing going and actually making this thing happen is not going to be able to, it's not going to be able to happen without you guys' support, you know. So I'm going to be pushing the vision a lot more now and really trying to get that support in for the channel, because in order for me to keep going, like, I do need to increase the influence. I do need to increase the support, you know what I mean? Like, I would hate to, like, before it was like, why do I need you guys to support the channel monetarily? Yeah, you guys like the content, but I wanted there to be this something deeper that we're fighting for, you know, like, you know, it was like my daughter, you know, we're fighting for my daughter, we're doing that, you know, but also I felt like we need something more to get a community going, to rally behind this whole thing, to really push it, to want to see it grow. And I feel like I'm getting to that point now, where I'm going to be able to really be developing this vision and really pushing this thing to the next level. Because you have all these mountain biking channels out now, but what differentiates them, a lot of them? You know what I mean? Like, and I've been really trying to figure out, how am I going to differentiate my channel? And I think this vision and this, like, this whole thing is going to really differentiate me from other people. So this is me. This is my vision. You know what I mean? And I really encourage other people with mountain biking channels, do some soul searching, figure out what it is about you that's different, and then push that. You know what I mean? And then and try to figure out how to turn that into a business. I know a lot of you guys are trying to build a brand. You guys are trying to build a business. I know I get questions from you guys. You know, how do you have success on, you know, I mean, I only have 2,000 subscribers, and I have some people telling me, dude, how did you get there? You know, so but that's one of the ways. You got to figure out how to differentiate yourself. You know, that's just a note there. Okay, Rick, I'm liking this therapy plus mountain biking. Thank you, Rick. It's the personalities. Definitely, Cast Panda. It is the personalities, man. Then that's huge because we're all different. So if you could just be you, be you. If you're already you, then you've already done, like, I would say 60 to 70% of what you need to do to become successful in, you know, starting and building your brand. You know, so for sure. Delivery and the connection with the audience. Different people love different things. Exactly. That's great, man. I hope it brings a lot of success. Thank you so much, Arsenal. What's up, Tony? What's going on, Ice Cream Trucker? Oh, man. So, I don't know, guys. So, what do you guys think of that whole thing? What do you guys think of that vision? Is it something that, I don't know. I want to get feedback, guys, because this is a community. I want to know if it turns you off. Is this something that you didn't think the channel was? Or do you think it's a good direction for the channel? You know what I mean? Be honest. Be honest with me. Like, this is only going to work as a community. You know, so I really want good feedback, guys. So, where are we at on the time? 48 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Waited all day for my new i9 wheels. They are out for delivery and they never showed up. What? Beyond pissed right now, especially because the soonest is Tuesday. Dude, Ice Cream Trucker, man, I can totally relate to that. I remember I ordered my Garmin, when I first ordered my Garmin Virb Ultra 30, because the GoPro Hero 5 Black wasn't working worth a dang with my gimbal. So it was like, I ordered my Garmin, I knew when it was going to be there, I stayed home, like, and didn't go to things just so I can get it, and come to find out that I get a little message saying that there were so much deliveries that they booked or something like that, the destinations, and they just took off, you know, and it blew, man. I totally feel your pain. It's not all bad news, Ice Cream Trucker. At least no one has to suffer the sound until Tuesday. Sorry, man, I know the feeling. Yeah, man. I'm sure we've all, in this day and age, we all know the pain and heartaches of ordering something on Amazon, not getting it. What else besides the treats, Louis? I mean, that's the thing. Like, this is just going to be one facet of the channel. And it's going to be one thing, because I am from a mental health field. I'm all about people. I'm all about, like I said, families and getting together and having strong families and being able to be, like, a tool to help people, you know what I mean, strengthen their family and their lives and their success and all that. So it's not like this whole channel is just going to get taken over by therapy. This channel is what it is, and this channel is going to grow and become even more so what it is. I'm still going to travel. I'm still going to get trails on there. I'm still going to review products. I'm still going to, like, get t-shirts. I'm still going to build a brand. But this is going to be, like, an extra thing that is going to end up happening. You know what I mean? This little therapy side. So I could, basically, I want to do this in addition so that I can make money doing what I love doing, which is helping people and mountain bike riding at the same time. You know, so that, and that income that'll come from that is only going to serve to help me and my family go and ride awesomer, bigger, and better trails, and it's going to help us to be able to, maybe, who knows? Like I said, I'm open for anything. Maybe I'm going to start and open up a mountain bike shop one day. I want to open up a mountain bike shop that it's like a coffee house, it's community, you can come in there, have your coffee, go look at mountain bike stuff. I don't know, I could be really creative with building, like, a mountain bike shop, you know, and making it something different. I want it to be a mountain bike shop that people are like, oh, have you ever been to the mountain bike shop in this area? So this is just this therapy thing is just another way that a big way actually, because when it gets implemented, it's really going to help with the income. But it's like, this is not something that's gonna happen quick. This is gonna be about a 2 to 3 year journey to make happen. Because like I still gotta finish school. It's a year and a half, but it's all plausible, and it's all you know, coming together slowly. And I got this teacher that I have. He was like, dude, let me help you build your brand. Like I got him on board. Like he came up to me and was like, dude, you want me to help you build your brand? And I'm like, why would I say no? Like, I know my teacher, this teacher or whatever that I have, he's a young guy. He's very successful. So I'm like, yeah, help, whatever. You know, go ahead and do it. Okay, so Justin, you know, along the lines of therapy, just bringing my family units together with mountain biking is not a bad angle to take. No one else is really doing that much and doing that in much larger audience. No, that's the thing. Like, I'm all about the family. Like, that is, and one of the reasons why, and I haven't told you guys this, but one of the reasons why I'm all about the family, I myself have been a victim of crappy family situations. My mom was married 3 times, my dad was married twice, and my dad was divorced from my mom when I was 5. And basically, it wasn't like all pretty and just all, like, I have stories, I went through crap. I still go through crap, you know what I mean? Like, unfortunate crap, because of past decisions that were made, because family was just not there. So, growing up, I always had a passion to start a family and to make it a good family, to be a good dad, to have a good wife. There's, you know what I mean? So, not having that and being actually a victim of a lot of broken families, that's why where a lot of my passion comes from, to help families. So that's why when you guys see my channel and my passion is mountain bike riding, you're going to hear stuff about families, you know what I mean? Because I don't want people to have to experience what I experienced. I want families to stay strong and to get through it together and make it, you know? So that's just a little bit of my background with that, you know? I used to do the stand-up comedy. There's videos on my channel. Go upstage, talk about your show funny problems. It would be a good name for a shop. MTB Drop-In. You know what? MTB Drop-In would be a good name for a shop. That's awesome. So instead of having an office and having to pay for building rent, you could all have sessions on the trail. Rick, that's dude, like, no joke. Like, that's exactly true. You know what I mean? Like, and that's really how this kind of would work out when I start implementing it later, once I finish the schooling and stuff. Yeah, that's totally true, man. And it's totally what's up. Man, I have to figure out a way to really lube this throat better than coffee, because I'm always losing my voice during these live chats. But it's well worth it, though. So, let me see what else. Mammoth Bike Park Debrief. So, yeah, guys, like, we just got back from Mammoth yesterday. Or, we just got technically back to the house today. And it's really a shadow for me of what's to come. How we're going to go about, like, even my wife said the other day, she was like, do you want to just quit your job and, like, travel? And I'm like, why do you say things to me like that? Because, yes, I do. But, you know what I mean? I have other, you know, I know, my wife's the risk taker, but me, I'm more like, I got to make sure that our family's taken care of. I got to make sure I finish school, you know, and all these things. So, once I finish school in a year or two, a lot more stuff is going to be, you know, freer, and things are going to be able to do. Honestly, like, no joke, I'm thinking of when I graduate, potentially just taking some time off, you know, if that's feasible, and just freaking traveling and getting some good videos in there. You know, because like I said, now that I kind of have this vision, this channel's going to be a journey. This is all going to be a journey. It's basically, I'm going to be building a brand, guys. And you're going to learn more about me. We're going to get a lot more good trails in there. You're going to see my progressions. You're going to see new trails. Like, we're going to do this thing, you know? So, yeah, guys, that's basically where I'm at with that. We have 16 watching. Alright, so, yeah, guys, if there's any questions you guys have, let's do it. Let's chat. Let's talk about stuff. Like I said, what do you guys think of the new vision? You know what I mean? What do you guys, not the new vision, but the addition, you know, and kind of, how do you feel about the channel, you know, and everything, and it going that direction? You know, along the lines of therapy, just bringing family units together. Yeah. Yeah, so guys, that's kind of really what I wanted to bring today. I wanted to give you guys just a feel for what we're going to be doing and how it's going to be going, you know. I didn't do a video this Friday because I was planning on doing this. I actually did have a video planned for this Friday, but I was like, I just started school last week. I think it'd be a good idea just to do the live stream tonight, and I'll save that video for next Friday. So that way I have like 6 to 7 videos like already just needing to be edited. So right now I have 6 to 7 videos that have not been edited. So now that I just started school last week, I have a big old like backlog of videos now. So, you know, I apologize that I wasn't able to get a video out. It was crazy. Like I said, I just got back from Mammoth today. And I wasn't really able to edit or do anything in Mammoth because like a lot of I didn't have much opportunities for electricity. And when I did, I just charged my phone, you know, that type of thing. So I think it's a great idea. Being outdoors near nature improves your well-being. It really does. There's so many, and that's like, if you guys haven't seen my video on how mountain biking, you know, mountain biking can help fight depression, I have a video on that. And it was a live stream, so it was long, but I did talk about some pretty, I think, profound things and how just being outdoors, you know, does so much for your well-being and your mind and your and when you, it is a lot. You know, like I said, I did a whole live stream on it, so you guys can go check that out if you guys want to. All good things, as always. Just don't narrow your audience. Broader audience equals better lifestyle. Allows you to do more for the causes. Oh, yeah, Justin. Like you got. I am not trying to narrow my audience in any way. If you can actually clarify, because what did I say that made you feel that I was like narrowing my audience? Because that's the last thing I want to do. So if I said anything like that conveyed that, I want to clear that up. So Justin, just let me know if there was anything that I actually said about that, because I'm not. What this is, like I said, is just an addition to what I'm doing. My channel is my channel, but this is something I'm going to do in addition. That's going to be. It's kind of like Roberto Blake. Roberto Blake has a channel. Roberto Blake has a channel that he talks about how to start a YouTube channel. He talks about graphic design. He talks about inspirational. He does inspirational videos. Like he does, his channel is like known for those things. Like that's his niche. That's his focus. You know, he's helping people create awesome. His whole niche is helping people create awesome things. That's his whole thing. Create awesome. And for me, and so, but in addition to that, and in his YouTube channel and his content, he has a side business to where he's utilizing his skills of helping people creating stuff awesome to bring another source of income, so he can bring more content. Because now that he's got this different side of income coming, there are different facets to his business, he's able to do more stuff with his content, take us more places. And that's kind of what this is. This is a legit fundamental process, like a legit fast extra facet to what I'm already doing, that's going to make more opportunities and more income for the channel as a whole to do more things in the future. So okay, you're on the right track and just clarified it for me. Awesome, sweet. I mean, yeah, I don't want to get anybody the idea that I'm freaking doing anything different, you know, or that, you know, I'm broadening or just focusing on a specific thing and the channel's going to change in any way. The channel's just going to get bigger, and the channel's what it is. So as of right now, all I can do right now is go to school, finish, until I can start this extra facet to keep this channel going. But right now, guys, I really need your guys' support. You know, I started the Patreon. if you guys aren't supporting me on Patreon, like, and you guys support the vision and you guys are all about, you know what I mean, using mountain biking to make a difference. I mean, you know, I need to find a slogan to explain to you guys what basically everything, like, maybe using mountain biking to make a difference is, you know, mountain biking to make a difference. Maybe that could be a slogan or something to kind of explain what this channel is all about. We're mountain bike riding and we're doing it to make a difference, and, you know, in the lives of family and, you know, whatever, and to just give you inspiration to get your butt off the couch and go. But like I said, with that, we're still going to be doing everything that we've been doing. Product reviews, bike reviews, riding different trails, traveling. It's all going to be here. What you see now is what you get. It's just going to get bigger and more. Wow, zipline therapy. Maybe follow their ideas. Are you planning on trails outside the Cali anytime soon? Mike, I can't say for sure. Actually, I can. Yeah, November I'm planning to go to Arizona, Sedona. So, or planning on doing some of the same trails that Nate Hills did in Sedona, or Arizona, or Sedona that's in Arizona. Yeah, Sedona, Arizona. So, it's hot in here, guys. I'm like dying. It's probably like 90 degrees in here and I have a beanie on. So, yeah, guys, again, so basically, yeah, right now, in order to keep this thing going, like, I, you know, tell people about the channel, you know what I mean, you know, I have the affiliate links, you know what I mean, for the Amazon. Keep using, you guys have been awesome with those. You know, it's like I think it's like at least a few times a week people are using my links to go to Amazon and buy stuff, so it all adds up, and it's really been helping keeping this thing going. Because, like, honestly, I'm at a point right now I cannot be doing this without you guys. Like, I'm a full-time student. You know, in order to, you know, like, I'm going to have to do this thing called practicum for my school. So I had to end up going part-time with school. So, like, you know, it's something that I knew that I was going to have to do and kind of plan for. So, but I mean, you know, the channel's been actually producing something, guys, and I thank you guys so much for just stepping up and watching the videos, supporting me on Patreon, and doing the affiliate links. It's really been keeping this dream alive for me, and really reminding me that this is possible. So, yeah, guys, for sure. New subscriber here. What's up? J-Dub. Love the MTB scene on YouTube, bro. Keep doing making great videos. Any tips, content-wise, on how to make videos? Yeah, dude. Hold on. Who cares about dreams? I'm just here for my shirt, man. LOL. JK. Cash Panda. So I'm working on the shirt. And I mean, I gotta get the shirt going. So if you're saying you want a shirt, I think I'm gonna purchase a shirt this next week to kind of see, like, how it looks, to see if that's what I'm gonna go with. So yeah. Design competition. Who wants to, if anyone out there wants to, like, submit me a design for MTB drop-in on what they may want on the shirt, I am all for that. One of the things you guys don't know about me, I love art. I can't do art. I don't do art or whatever, but I mean, I love going to art galleries. I am a guy who could stare at a painting for a long time and just, like, trip out. Like, I love art. So one of the things, I didn't know if the channel was that big yet to do this, but if any of you guys out there are artists, or you know any artists, let them know about my channel. Help them, you know, if they want to do some art and submit it to me, and that might be something on the next t-shirt, I will actually consider that to be like the new logo or on the next t-shirt. Like, I'm all about bettering this channel and building the brand, you know, so yeah, so definitely. Who doesn't love art? There's actually, people have told me that they just, you know, like, I'm like, if I see, like, an art exhibit, I'm like, dude, let's go to the art exhibit. And then, like, I've had friends like, why you want to go to the art exhibit, man? What the heck is that all about? And I'm like, I just love doing it. So some people don't. I don't know. Mike H, editing software that I use for my video is Final Cut Pro. Do I have any tips on how to make videos? Okay, sorry about that, J-Dub. Yeah, I skipped over you real quick. I just found a different question that stood out, and I was like, oh, crap. But anyway, so, any tips on making videos? Like, J-Dub, are you asking, like, in terms of like, because there's so many aspects to making videos. Can you like tell me more specifically what you mean by any tips on making videos? Real men use Windows Movie Maker for Windows Me. Yeah, I don't know anything about what I'm doing, so I find Final Cut Pro very user-friendly. So that's why I'm all about the Final Cut Pro, because it's a powerful system and you don't really have to know a whole lot to figure it out. So, alright. Yeah, I'm waiting on J-Dub getting back, but I guess I can talk about, let me see. So, tips on creating videos. For me, the biggest thing with creating videos is you want to tell a story. That's one of the things I'm really trying to implement more in my videos now that I didn't before, is telling the freaking story. Like, you want every video to, in a sense, tell a story. You want the video to move. Finding after a day of filming, we have just so much footage to keep videos nice and sweet. We should be featured content-wise, more riding, trails, etc. J-Dub, are you trying to say that you have so much content of writing and not enough story? I don't know. So maybe I am on the right track. So when making videos, you want, like I said, to tell a story. Like in my last video, I felt like I did a pretty decent job at telling a story. It was about mountain biking handlebars. Somebody sent the channel mountain bike handlebars. I told them that's that part of it. We were at the bike shop. We went to installing. Then I went out to go to the trails and I tested them out. And at the end, I gave my opinion. You know, so I don't know, but no joke, that video that I just released last Friday was my best performing video that I've ever had. I have a video that reached like 26,000 views before, but the watch time that this video has accumulated in the first week has surpassed anything I've put out in the past. So really learning to tell a story and really like taking the people like into different places, different background. Like if you watch a Casey Neistat video, he's not just in his like little, a lot of his videos, he's not like in the freaking like basement the whole time or wherever his little thing. He's like, okay, he starts off here, then he goes here, then he goes to a helicopter, it's taking off. It's just a lot going on. And for us ADD people that grow up in this generation, and we're really like, oh yeah. And we might not even like the video, but just so much is going on that we're just like, oh. So that's some tips on making videos. Thanks Cash, I'm on Max, so that helps. J-Dub films one idea I had lately, highlights video with links to extended trail rides, so you have the basics. I can see the whole story if I want. Alright. So yeah, guys, you know, is this, guys, I don't know, like, well, I shouldn't do that. Okay, so, yeah, I've been wondering if I should delete this video, because I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea or impression of what I'm doing with the channel. Like I said, this is legitly going to be just another facet of the channel. Another, I think I'm saying that right, facet. Just it's an add-on that's going to build the brand as a whole. You know what I mean? Yeah, just keep it private so you can always refer to this video later. I mean, but yeah, I was thinking that Cash Panda, but you know what? I need to, YouTube is all about being consistent, and because I didn't release a video, I have to release this video, so I'll just share it, whatever. Hopefully people will watch the whole thing and won't get the wrong idea. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Alright. So is there anything you guys want to know about Mammoth Bike Park, want to know about the trip, or anything like that, guys? Yeah, we can talk about that. Popping out, keep making amazing bike reviews, help me to buy a Trans 2. You know, it's kind of funny, JW, say that, because that giant Trans 2 is actually like my biggest video with the most views that I've ever gotten. So totally, man, I'm so stoked that you were able to make that purchase and feel confident, bro. Who'd you ride with? Oh, who did I ride with? I didn't ride with anybody. It was literally a family vacation. It was basically the first trail I hit was by myself. I just used Strava to find it. I was exploring. Second trail I rode, when I did Mammoth Bike Park, it was basically a collaboration with my wife. Me and my wife collaborated and did a snow summit. What do you call it? A snow summit video together. We did 2 videos. So now, since we went to Snow Summit together, you know, she's all about the bike parks, you know, and like she's learning to ride and everything. She really enjoys them. So now it was like, okay, now we're gonna go collab at Mammoth. So, you know, we got a feel for it, and we're gonna kind of like, in the video, I believe we talk about what we thought of it and how it was different from what do you call it, Big Bear Bike Park, the Snow Summit, in compared to Mammoth. So we talk about, like, we compare them, and we kind of talk about just our thoughts in general. So that's kind of what we did. So that I got literally I think I got about 3 videos worth from the Mammoth Bike Park. So that's the bulk of like our trip, and it was really a collaboration with the family. I was kind of bummed about your SB9C ride experience. I am looking hard, and this being my next bike. I too am 5'6" and the SB5C and Hightower demo this Wednesday. Thoughts? Oh, okay. Yeah, Mike, I totally want to talk about this. Are you talking about my XB6 that I just rode in? Yeah, because you said SB9, so I just want to make sure you're talking about the SB6 that I rode a few months ago. Let me just double check, make sure that was an SB6. Been riding so much, and he was doing all these videos. I'm like, wait, was it the SB6? Pretty sure. Let's see. Videos. Sorry. I'm just trying to get this thing going. This new layout is starting to really get on my nerves. I'm serious. Yeah, if you guys know, what do you guys think of the new YouTube layout, by the way? You guys like it? Is it aesthetically pleasing? Okay. Oh, here it is. It was the... Yeah, it was an SB6. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you're talking about SB6. Oh, okay, thought it was the 5, but 6 is cool. Yeah, so I've ridden the SB5 and the SB6. When I did the SB5, I felt the same about the SB6. Honestly, I'm telling you right now, dude, if you're 5'6", I don't think you're going to have a prayer at liking the medium build. So I would encourage you to try the small. However, guys, if any of you guys know, I believe I don't know if it's all their builds, but now what they're doing with their small bikes, I don't know if it's just the SB6 or just the SB5, they're making like the top tube scoop downward, so it goes down and then it goes downward. Like if you see female specific bikes, that's what they do. It goes down and then it scoops down even more. So it's really, the bike looks like, you know, forgive me girls, but I just mean, to me in my brain, it kind of looks like girly because that's what you think of a female bike. So I could never in my brain buy a Yeti that's scooped down like that, because to me it just looks like a female specific bike, you know, and I hate the medium, and you know what I mean? So, but if I ever would, but I don't like the riding experience of, you know, because I don't like the riding experience of the medium. Therefore, my only hope would be to buy the small, but the small to me looks ugly. I can't decide if I like it or not. I thought it was SB5. Thinking of getting a Warden Carbon. What do you mean cinema versus theater? Okay. I think he's talking about the Magic Action YouTube extensions for Chrome. Oh, I mean, no, because YouTube changed the way that it looks. Like if you go on YouTube now, everything's different. Like the format's different. You know, like they have like their logo even looks like a little different. It's like a different shade of red, and it's like different buttons. So yeah, the old wide view didn't go flush with the browser edges. Yeah. Yes, the 5C small with lower top tube. Yeah, see, so that's lower top. My issue is I have shorter legs but no longer torso. My last bike was 2015 Trek Remedy. Hey Mike, did you ever think of trying the Evil Calling? Because the Evil Calling, I literally demoed the SB6 and the Evil Calling in the same day, back to back. And I really, really enjoyed the Evil Calling. Like, that was going to be, it was literally this bike and the Evo Calling were like, those are my choices. It was like either gonna be this bike or the Evo Calling, and I really did like the Evo Calling. So that might be something that you might want to check out, because I tried the Yeti and that bike the same day, and the medium I liked the medium just fine. It had a shortened top tube, so I felt like I fit it right. So, did the Yeti do that so you can get into bike? Did Yeti do that so you can get into bike more? Be on the lookout for Rapture MTB. Did Yeti? So I don't know why Yeti decided to do that. I guess because they build their bikes bigger. You know why I think they did that? This is my theory, and I think it's a good one. Because I'd have to look at it, but I don't know if Yeti makes extra small. They may. But Yeti's bikes are always built big. Like, if you buy a medium, it looks like a large. Whenever I've seen a medium like Yeti, it looks legitly like a big bike. So their small is going to be like a medium. So I think what they did, were like thinking, well, this is our small, so let's basically cut the tube down just in case we have really small people riding it. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's some logic. I don't know. What do you think about the comical bikes? I don't even know what that is, man. What is that? It'd be nice if YouTube allowed you to send like pictures. You could be like, what do you think of this bike? Let me look it up right now. Been riding YT Jeff C for a month now. Game changer. Dude, yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about YT. And Jeff's, you know, they're probably one of the most cost-effective bikes out there. And they're amazing. Like, they're like the most cost-effective, like, pro bikes out there. Like, you know, they're not cheap, but they are legit. Zachariah just got a Kona process. So damn stoked. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, dude. Send me if you guys ever get new bikes or do anything to your bike, send me that like pictures to my Facebook so that I can actually post them on my Facebook, because I would like to show my subscribers stuff off on my Facebook and maybe hopefully build like a little community. You guys can talk about it. So yeah, and the other thing, guys, to think about when you're buying like YT. I heard that YT has the quickest turnover rate. Like, you can't, like, if you put one up for sale, like, that crap's just gonna go. Like, because they're really hard to come by. Because you can't actually try a Jeff C. Like, you have to just buy it from the manufacturer and get it shipped to you. So when they go out and people list them for sale, people are always like, oh, YT bike, I gotta go check it out. Because they can actually check it before they buy it. Top tube, stand over. So blah blah blah. Alright, what else we got going here? Okay. Alright. So I'm hoping to do some more bike reviews coming up pretty soon. I was trying to get my hands on the new Intense carbine. I'm still gonna be able to get my hands on it. Once when I was ready to ride that bike and do it, they were like, oh yeah, we'll have it. And it was like, oh wait, they're being shipped out, we got an event, blah blah. So I was going through Intense and they weren't able to give it to me. So, but once they got back, I had all kinds of other rides lined up. I just got my new bike and it was just like hard to get out there. Okay. Is a frame with a small crack safe to ride still? Is it a carbon frame, Zachariah? Because if it's carbon, I don't know about that. Okay, so I'll explain this to you. On my Intense Tracer, I noticed a little crack right here. Did I keep riding on it? Yeah, I did. For a little while. Until I took it in and got it fixed. You know, was it the smartest thing to do? No, not at all. I know that BKXC actually cracked his rear chainstay, I believe, and he kept riding on it for the duration of his trip. But is it smart? Because this is the thing about cracks. No two cracks are the same. So my crack might have not have messed up the integrity, whereas your crack might be. That's why it's like, it's never like, it's not something you can just like ask advice about. because a crack is always going to be specific to its specific crack. I would always recommend, if you have a crack, get that thing into somebody and get that thing, see if you can get it switched out on warranty as soon as possible. Oh, frame with a small crack. Alloy, dude, especially, I think alloy, if alloy is cracked, I think that might even be worse. Because I'm not a genius, don't quote me on this, but I'm just speaking in theory. If alloy is cracked, then that's probably a wider section of the integrity of the frame is messed up. Whereas like carbon, if it cracks, it's usually stiffer in the surrounding areas and doesn't really affect, I think. You know what, I'm going to shut up because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about right now. This is just a theory I have. Ignore everything I just said. It's hot in here. Oh, sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, all you got to do is actually just share them on my Facebook. So just go share your stuff on Facebook. You know, you can either send it to me, but preferably just share it on there. Awesome, Justin. Thanks, man. Already laughed his butt out. Yeah, man, it's hot. I'm not thinking straight today. I'm gonna be getting sued tomorrow or something. All right. Okay, guys. So, what time is it? 24. About an hour. Okay. All right, guys. So we'll wrap this thing up. Yeah, guys, so that's basically, any last questions, if you guys just arrived, I was basically talking about what my vision was and kind of where I'm going to, I figured out basically how to make this thing a bigger, cohesive business, you know, in the future. So it's really pushing me now to continue doing what I've been doing, you know, and to take this thing to bigger and better places. Zachariah Bowden, alloy, non-steel are more like a crystal structure. Steel bends, carbon splinters, alloy snaps, get it fixed or replace it ASAP. I agree with Trail Features. Thank you, Trail Features. So guys, what up, Matt? How's it going, dude? So yeah, that's just kind of like where I'm at with that, guys. Oh, real quick announcement. If you guys have ever heard of MTB Fiend, I know some of you guys for sure have heard of MTB Fiend. We've been talking a lot more lately, and he's really serious about this now, and I'm just as serious about it as well, man. So me and MTB Fiend are going to be doing a lot more like collabs, and we're actually going to be doing a live chat on his channel, I believe, not this next Friday, but the Friday after. We're going to talk about mountain biking and our passion, basically, for mountain bike riding. So, guys, if you guys go, I'll keep you guys updated on exactly when it's going to be, but right now we're shooting for not next Friday, but the following Friday for our live stream on his channel. So, keep an eye out for that. How do I get it fixed? I don't have a warranty anymore. How old is the bike? Is it like an old bike or is it a newer bike? Like, when did you purchase it and who makes it? Below that will patch it. Yeah, there's certain people that'll work on it specific. Okay. Alright, guys. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Seriously, guys, if you guys always remember, you want to support the channel, and go check out Patreon. Use my links to get to Amazon. I mean, like and subscribe, share, do all that stuff, guys. So, guys, this is the beginning. I started it, didn't know where I was going with it. Well, I did know. I had a vision. I started with a vision. I didn't know exactly how I was going to accomplish the vision. So we're 9 months in, and the vision's starting to come to fruition a little bit. And and I know I'm very inspired to see where this thing's going to go. We're going to build it. We're going to get going. We're going to make this thing into a giant. I want to build it. You know what I mean? Build it, and they will come, they say. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really looking forward to the future, guys, and just I'm looking forward to getting better at mountain bike riding, showing you skills progressions, and just bringing you better content as a whole over time, guys. So thank you guys for making this so freaking fun. Thank you guys. This has been a real source of therapy for me, you know, being able to get with you guys and talk to you guys and to really just create something for you guys to inspire you guys. So thank you so much, guys, for doing what you guys have been doing. You know, I gotta thank you guys, you know, for like I've been putting in the work, but thank you guys for putting in the work and responding and hanging out. And doing everything that you guys do, especially Justin, man. I mean, like, I remember the day I first saw Justin's post, man, and Justin was the first guy who ever super chatted me. I was in Big Bear, and it was like, I don't know. So Justin's just been an amazing, just inspiration to me. So again, thank you, Justin, for everything you've been doing, man. Special thanks to you, man. Do you guys have a Dutch Bros coffee down there? I have a bunch of gift cards and don't do the coffee thing. Oh, I don't have a Dutch Bros coffee, man. That would have been awesome. We only have like Starbucks and like coffee grinders. It's a grind. Vids are good. Keep up good work. I don't always get to ride, so it's nice to view them ahead of time. Thank you so much, Tim. I don't know how you say it. I think it's Tim or Tim. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot, man. Francisco, later, man. Let's do more follow cams of you. Heck yeah, Francisco. Hey, dude, set up the rides, and I will come, man. So I know you emailed me about a couple rides you got going. I've been meaning to get back to you about those, but it's just been, I just got back. So message me. All right, guys. Yeah, all right, awesome, Justin. Yeah, I'm looking forward to editing them too. So we're gonna see how they turn out. Cause one of the things with the Mammoth videos, I was like, anyway, you'll see. I'm looking forward to editing them, and there's some really good, amazing views at the top of that mountain. I think our elevation was like over 11,000 feet at the top. So there was some pretty cool stuff. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys. It's Tony. Okay, hold up. Hold up, guys. I can't cut or edit. All right. So, guys, this is Tony with MTB Dropping. Remember to stay strong and keep pedaling. I'm dropping out, guys. Thank you so much for everything you guys have been doing, guys. Thank you.